Alright, Vipers, we're back here with more FM26. We are in the one of our three games within a week. So this is gonna be fun. Oh, it's this one. It's this 3 games within a week. Not that one. Chelsea is the team most likely to go up. They are far ahead in the league here, 7 points up. Now we do have a game in hand. If we can win this game, then we'll be at 21 points, so 4 points back. See what happens against West Ham. We've got good. This being messed up, like not having Priscilla there because she's injured, is messing up the triumvirate thing here, and Barry here instead of here. I'll leave it like this. But they can both play both positions there. But Barry is the slightly better header, so I'll leave her in the middle there. And I'll leave it on attacking for now. Till I see they have 1 point on the season or something, so it would be just like this game to make us the team they beat. But let's see how the game goes. They are having way more of the ball. Still kind of early, but if they maintain that much possession, I'll probably flip to defensive. And they're at 15 minutes with the ball all the time, so let's do it. I know I'm over relying on this, and we're getting more shots than them, but they have so much more of the ball, which means they're intercepting our passes and stuff. So. Nice play by Gonzalez. She gets a cross in. We don't have anyone to head the ball there on the far side, though. Kitching Barry. Cordellino's going to take a shot. She's not a great shooter, but she has scored some goals. And we get a corner out of that. But, yeah, I would have preferred she passed that ball. And can our wonderful pickup score another goal? Gonzalez. Nope, she doesn't play a good ball in. To be fair, that was not to Mapone's head. See if we get a second shot at net here. Another corner. Not a highlight this time, though. Yeah, we're just not able to keep possession against these teams. Ooh, Barry just put it wide. She's only got 11 heading. At least Priscilla has 15 heading. Alright, Kitching, can you hit Mapone in the head? Let's go. She did get her head on it and off the crossbar. So we're starting to get highlights where Mapone gets her head on the ball though, so it's pretty good. Scored 2 goals this year already. And I think we scored 1 goal header last year. All of last year. On a corner kick anyways. Ooh. Good block. We're just not getting our chances, burying them in the net. We've had 7 shots on net and nothing to show for it. That could bite us in the ass when they get their 1 shot on net. So we can be thankful for a terrible finish by her. Well, no finish, I guess, would be the right thing. 8 shots. Way open, nobody there. That's not Jones's person though, Pavi is. So I'm not sure why Jones went out there. Ooh, almost a very good shot. Wow, Edmonton's going crazy. So today +2, tomorrow +1, Monday -7, Tuesday -15, Wednesday -18, Thursday -18, -14, -17, -19. Getting a little bit of a cold front. I'm going to rage on my team because they've had so many shots on net and not put the ball in the fucking net. Come on, guys, girls, gals, lasses, they call themselves the lasses. Oh, here they got a penalty right there. It's going to be a cross. Can she pick out Mapone? No, she picks up Eilenberg, one of our other tall people. And there we go. I think I have that on mixed, so they don't know who to cover. Mapone's near post here, right? But Eilenberg is on the far side there. And so she went far post and Eilenberg was able to get her head on that. Fantastic. That's what we're looking for. Gonzalez. We badly need to pick up a left wing in the January transfer window. Somebody who's willing to play behind Gonzalez. I was just gonna shout, but there's nothing you can shout at 1-0. Went back to Jones. Siren didn't have anyone to head the ball to, so we got Jones and Cordellino getting mixed up here. There they get together and it comes over for a header from McInnes that was very unlikely to go in, given she was floating back from the net and to the side. Oh, but she gets a second shot at it and she does get it in. It goes off a defense and I think maybe fools the goalie a little bit, but you still get credit for the goal if it was going towards the goal or going to hit the goal in their estimation. So now I can praise. This is a great ball here by Gonzalez. You can see they just didn't get enough on the ball. Very good. And they bugged me about putting McInnes in this game. If she's going to get suspended for a yellow card, just get it over with. Let's get her captain on the field there. Let's get Flannery on the field. Taylor's just not getting a chance to be on the field. She can't cross the ball, so she's not really a right defense. She is a wonder kid. I need to play her sometimes. Shit. Well, you know what? Can you score a goal? Barry can't. It's not bad putting a defensive player out on the pitch. And she's pretty quick, so she could get a shot at net. I once didn't want to get promoted. I think I've told this story. So I put my striker in net and I put my goalie on striker for like the last 5 games of the season. I still made the playoffs. And my goalie did score a couple of goals. There, Gonzalez. What a shot. Curls it around the far side. Really beautiful. Off the post and in. We've had a number of post and in games. Cordolino is dying. Pierce can come in for Cordolino. Pierce has to take Corbin off. There's 10 minutes left, and this is game 1. Cordolino, does anyone have crossing? You know what we're going to do is we're going to bring Gilmore on here. No, we're going to get... No, Taylor's on forward. I only have 2 subs, so there you go. And she takes it down off her knee and then volleys it into the far side of the net. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Tell Mapone to shoot less often. Pretty sure I've done that already. I don't know. We'll check after the game. I wouldn't mind if they scored, though. Of course, I don't like playing clean sheet bonuses. Let's do this. Team instructions. Tempo. We can lower the tempo a little bit, and we can not as often as possible, but just more often. A very good win to start our 3-game. In a week. That's good that he is encouraged, but it's in the middle of what he's saying. Oh, we hit the woodwork 3 times today. Decent result, decent match, on to the next one. That's a common saying. Block, block, block. Superb. Blah, 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 blah. We won 3-0 against West Ham, though. It's not exactly fantastic. What has happened? Man United lost their game? Drew their game. Right here, yeah, okay. So that kind of sucks for them. Now they're 2 points back of us and 6 points back of Chelsea. I don't think we're ever going to catch Chelsea. We're about to play 2 more games. One in the League Cup, which I'm not too worried about. I don't even care if we lose the League Cup. I don't want to play too many games in a row. This season is very, very important. So I'd rather not play too many games in stupid cups that don't matter at this point. Oh, I stole Flannery from West Ham. I didn't realize that. We can't beat her. Chelsea is like going crazy this year. Now, if we hadn't lost a game that was winnable to London City, then we would be right smack behind them. I feel like Danique is somebody I've looked at before. But maybe not. Yeah, okay. So maybe before, so after this string of games, I'll try and get coaching qualifications going again, because there will be an international break. Playing Man United away again. I was looking at the fixture schedule. And forget the friendlies. We all play those at home. But in the WSL, away, away, home, home, away, away, home. And it feels like we played a lot of games away. Like here's 4 games away. But then we really pick it up for the end of the season. We're home, home, away, home, away, home, away, home, home. 2 last games at home. So yeah, we're saving all our home games for the last half of the season. Man United's going to be terrible. We're in bad shape. I did change everyone to not... Did I? Did I forget to do that? Apparently I did. Oh, this is bad. You used to be able to select more than one and do it all at the same time, and you can't fucking do it now. It's so fucking annoying because it's made for the console. Being on console probably makes them a good amount of money, and I don't fault them for wanting to make more money. They're owned by Sega or something at this stage. But I would like to see a separate UI, like I've said. So would Sega let them take the time to do that? I don't know. I'm not going to rest Blanc. I'm actually going to put Flannery in for this one. Which means Flannery should not play for the under 21 squad. Sorry, this is boring to watch, but you can't select more than one person at a time. I think I did Cordellino already. I think I did it. Maybe not, I don't know. Ah! Again, this kind of shit is also related to console. I did Gonzalez. Nope. Should have done that before the game. As they've probably done a day of practice in between these two games. I know that I won't reload if we lose. It's just after I do a bunch of tedious shit like that, I like to save. She's not playing today. So that's... Roberts is injured, hopefully not for long. Yeah. Oh, Montero got injured at her. 6 days and 2 weeks, it's not too bad. Priscilla's still out. Okay, let's see what the cookie crumbles here, or whatever that saying is. And let's go. Drink my Earl Grey tea. No. So they're playing very strong defensively, so we're going to have to do that as well. And of course we're away from home. We don't get to wear our red and white stripes, which I really like. And this is a highlight off the bat. Oh my god, no, don't score in the first 16 seconds or whatever. Corbin took her out. That was fine. Probably should have got a yellow card, but no highlight resulted from that takedown. That's good. So they started with the ball. It's not quite the death knell it seemed to be in the past. This feels like a shot from outside unless they get to run with the ball here. So they get it down to Rolfo. Just gonna put it in, and there we go. Yep. Tune has tuned me up before. Fucking hell. 4 minutes into the game. We do play a WSL 2 team in the League Cup game coming up. I just don't give a shit about the League Cup. I really, really don't. Not this season. Of all seasons, I really don't give a shit. Cordellino way open, of course. And yeah, that was offside. So why are you showing that to me? I don't know. Barry got her head on the ball, but not in the net. She has yet to score a headed goal, I think. She didn't get over the ball, though. It's always likely to miss the net. If you don't get your head over the ball, it's not going in the net, probably. Barry is our striker at the moment, and she has 11 finishing. I'm not going to tell her not to shoot less off. I know we see the exceptions here. It's just so frustrating to see people not like go in for tackles and stuff. They're just wrecking us. We played better against Man City. No, I shouldn't be using that as the bar. It might have been a once in a lifetime type of thing, but I guess they're gonna have a throw-in highlight. No, it didn't even take a break. A long throw, which I don't like. Can Cordellino get to that ball? She doesn't even try. It's an end of the half highlight. Okay, I hate those. Oh, our defense is running way up the field, gets it to Cordellino, who's actually a forward. McInnes stopped running, though. Give her somebody to fucking pass to. What's going on here? She has to go in and try it herself because you bastards were, like, dogging it up the field. What the fuck was that? One corner, no highlight, of course, but I'm not expecting 1-for-1 there. That really pisses me off, that you see them just hanging back, not giving her anyone to pass the ball to. Can Gonzalez, she has people in the box, and she has Flannery making herself available, and it gets deflected, unfortunately. No corner highlight. Oh, it would be quite the miracle if we could tie the game up off a corner. Can Mapone get her head on it? No. She's offside. It was a bad pass. Like, why would you pass it to somebody who's in an offside position? You don't do that. We started with the ball, which makes me think we're going to lose the ball. Flannery, put the motor on and get there before the other player tries to check you. How about that? Gonzalez makes a move, and oh my goodness, McInnes gets her head on the ball. If we can pull a draw out of this game where we've been so badly dominated, that would be impressive. Just goes by Park. Bizet is not able to get on it, and McInnes runs past and gets her head on the ball. What a beautiful goal. Fuck Gonzalez, who is so integral to us actually having a chance to win this game. We have no one to back her up. Who has crossing? Pierce, you're on for Gonzalez. We need somebody that can cross the ball. And Pierce has some pace and can cross the ball, so it's fine. They have an injured player on the pitch. McInnes is out now. This is looking terrible. Oh my god. Whew. Wasn't able to pick the far side. No, I don't want to. I want to win the game. Waste more time does not help you win the game. We did play a much better second half. Well, a much better second half. We managed to score and tie the game up. I'm not disappointed by that. We maintain our spot. They only get 1 point. We're still 2 points ahead of them. 3 points behind Chelsea. What did Chelsea do? In any case, yeah, Villa's dropping. 4 points up on City. Yeah, we did play well in the second half. I'm not going to throw them under the bus for not winning the game. They played so shit in the first half, but I already gave them shit for that. Under Kosh? What does that fucking mean? I've never heard that word before. Yeah, we don't have anyone to play there. Well, we have Pierce, but Pierce had to take out Gonzalez. And Gonzalez wins Player of the Week, finally. Nice. Hopefully she gives that to me. Lots of people at this press conference, and they all like me, which is pretty good. Sky Sports, Northern Echo, ITV, Sporting Life, TalkSport, BBC. Quite a few BBC people there, so. I don't want to get political, but the BBC's support of Palestine is a bit dumb. Looks like we got a lot of time off after this, so after this game I'm going to ask for coaching courses for those 3 new coaches I hired who are all no coaching experience, and for myself to keep marching up the ladder. Priscilla is resuming training. Under 19s. Taylor goes for the New Zealand team, not under 19. He wants me to put all those 16-year-olds on the field again. I'll see how my team looks. They've been told not to train or do anything. And I might, if they're not in great shape, I might do this. I'm just gonna keep the war going. We had a war with them last year. They're one of our rivals. So if I can keep the war of words going with him, it might mean that he's less likely to trade players with me or something. That's why NHL GMs are nice to each other and everything. But you don't really trade players here. The player has to want, like, you talk to the agent, and if the player wants to come, there's not really anything your team can do to stop them. So you can't say, well, you're under contract, you can't leave. It's the players hold a lot of sway in football. Okay, so let's look at the tactics screen and see. Blanc was out that last game. She's going to get pissy if I don't put her in this game. She is a lot better than Flannery at this stage. And I think we should be okay with this. Priscilla is fit. She's going to be subbed in at some point during this game. So yeah, let's do this. I don't know why I'm saving the game. I hope I don't even care if I lose, because the League Cup is only going to interfere with my hopes and dreams for this season, which is to finish in the top 3 would be, oh my god, to finish in the top 6 so that I can actually sign some good players for every position. Whoa, nobody drank the Kool-Aid on that one. There we go. Might as well tell the attackers, get Fiona got motivated there. Only McInnes and Cordellino did not drink the Kool-Aid. Coaches say really funny things, but when you're with your team and people are rah-rah-rahing things like, it's not about the medal, it's about what's in here, and they point at their chest or whatever. That kind of stuff resonates in the dressing room. It sounds so dumb outside of the context of a dressing room. So if you haven't played professional sports and been in that environment, those sayings just appear cheesy, right? You'll hear what the players will say, what the coach told them. If they win the game, they'll laud the coach and say the coach told them this at halftime or whatever. It always sounds dumb outside the context of the dressing room. Oh, she plays one to the far side. We don't have a... Oh, Eilenberg was over there. Okay, Eilenberg has scored a header off that kind of cross before, so looks like she went for Eilenberg again. Cordolino gave that a try. Interesting. Almost got the far side. Nobody's tired yet, which is a good sign. Sometimes you get players that are already sneaking down at the 20-minute mark, like Gonzalez here, which means by 45 she's going to be halfway, and could look bad. Ooh, I don't like... You do stretch out they stretched out the guys there. Barry just cannot score on headers. She has not scored a single fucking... Did she score one? I think she did, right from in front of the net. But, like, she's missed a number of those. I'm gonna shout... Oh, what did I shout? Oh, fuck. I accidentally pressed the wrong one. They don't like it. Bad mouse control. Led to the players thinking, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I think Cordolino tripped over the player herself, so not a penalty. Heppel, fuck off. Heppel has been the bane of my existence in previous matchups against Durham. Gallardi saved that though, so that's fine. Throw it to my pawn. Throw it to my pawn. Throw it to my pawn. Oh, I told them to calm down. They're like, what the... I just said encourage, so if we score, they're going to get all upset about that as well. Oh well, I'd rather have the goal, but... Barry was not going to head that in anyways, so... Offside. No! Oh! I want to see the offside goal. They're all going to go like, meh. You just told us, you just encouraged us, and we're up 1-0. Oh, I think Salloway had her on, or Ayer. Just looked bad because she was all alone there. So look, the encourage is going to go through. Oh, maybe it doesn't. When you score, maybe it erases it. I don't know. But yeah. Gonzalez is halfway here, so we'll play her for a bit and then we'll try and get Pierce on the field, I guess. And Cordolino will have Roberts come up and play there. She has good crossing. And why show me that? Jesus Christ. I was watching that clip. It's like 14 years old now or whatever, of that barrister journalist guy chasing his dog through Richmond Park where the dog was chasing the deer, causing a stampede. And Fenton, Jesus Christ, oh my God, oh Jesus Christ, Fenton. Such a great clip. Pretty nice march up the field. And can Kitching do next? No, she can't. Fuck. Our whole lineup is messed up because Priscilla got injured there. Fuck. We don't have MC. Like, Barry's an MC, but she's a right wing at heart, right? She's meant to take Cordellino's position. But since I couldn't get any MCs, I kept Cordellino instead of selling her. And now Cordellino's like part of the dressing room, so selling her is going to piss people off, but I don't care. She's not tall. Barry can't score. Like, Priscilla is supposed to be the one getting that ball. And Priscilla would score more goals than Barry. What's Barry's fucking finishing here? Yeah, 11 versus 15 for Priscilla or whatever, so yeah. It's embarrassing how often she's fucked up. Everyone's doing okay, but they're gonna drop soon. I'll let them drop and then I'll make the changes. I don't want to have alternates on the field for too long when we're only up 1-0. And I know we're kind of dominating them. Those misses, holy shit. Priscilla would have scored a goal here at least. I want more than one person. Oh, Heppel, fuck off. Come on. Let's get our head on the ball and Gonzalez get to the ball. Oh my God, we've got Cordellino and Gonzalez. People keep running. Cordellino has to do all this shit herself all the time. Keep running. Look, they're not sprinting to get in position. She has to go in and take a shot. She gets a fucking corner kick out of it. But the rest of the team, like, come on. Jesus Christ. And we don't get a highlight, of course. We've had two. I got in the heady territory of scoring two-headed goals, and we got a third highlight where she didn't get her head on it or missed the net or whatever. But yeah, we haven't got any in a while. Blanc is not supposed to shoot the fucking ball. I know it's for the last couple minutes, but I'm going to do it. Cordellino is on the right, which means... my captain is injured. Let's just get Taylor on the fucking field. And who's my... Flannery Broderick never gets to play. Let's put who am I controlling here? Let's put Pierce, yeah, and Jones, no. Eilenberg, sure, we can get Broderick on the field, and Mapone we can get... No, Mapone has to stay on in case we get another corner. Blanc for Flannery, there we go. We got our Wonder Kids on the field. For 5 minutes or whatever. Kitching didn't score, but Barry stopped missing the net. At least 1-0 over Durham. That's not exactly the result I was hoping for. We completely dominated them. Should have scored more goals. That means we got a result in all 3 of our games. That's a good 3 games in a week, I must say. Why ask me? Who the fuck is that? Cat Shepherd, is that their goalie? Oh, if it's their goalie, I'll give them props. Yeah, I think it must be their goalie. But if we're not getting highlights, it means we shot it right at her, basically. Okay. What am I doing? Furnace not impressed with Lee's conduct. Whatever. Rivals, man. Two questions in the press conference. Yeah, I don't even know where Durham is in relation to Sunderland. I should know that maybe, but... So let's get an update on the competition before I wrap this one up. We have Chelsea, 25 points. Sunderland, 22. 10 games played. One more game till halfway through the season. And when does the transfer window open? Oh, yeah, in January 1st. A lot of time off before the transfer window opens. That's big international break. And looks like we have a long break before this League Cup game, so we better win that one. Won't be any tired people there. Maybe our internationals, but we don't really have any. Because they're wonder kids. In a couple years, I expect them to be on the national teams. But if they're not on the under-19s or under-21s or whatever, they're not gonna... I don't know if there's an under-21 tournament or not. Yeah, I don't know. So January 1st is when we can go pick up let's edit the search and just take everyone here, and we have finishing. Oh, that's why I looked at Danique before, but she is short. And if I had 2 strikers, it would be fine. AMC, though. AMC dribbling, her pace could be better. But she could play where Kitching is, for example. And Aggie Beaver Jones can also play there. But she's much more of a right wing, and Barry could stay in the middle. She's a squad player on Chelsea. No circumstances. She's not coming over. I can't remember. I think she might not like big games. I remember there was one player I was like, oh, what? So she might not like big games. But she is awesome at finishing. But she's a squad player. She's not... But Danique will come. It's a question of whether she'll get a work permit. Ajax is not... Oh, she would not get a work permit. She's not in a league that's recognized in the game right now. I don't think I could get her. Would likely gain a work permit. This means she wants to be an important player. But with 18 finishing, who am I kidding? She would be on the field a lot, so... Extremely interested, but you're a striker and that's no. Let's go by jumping reach here. What do we got for strikers? Just defense, and I've got pretty good defense. Wangerham. Give me a scout report on her. There were players I had looked at before, and they just disappointed me because they did not enjoy big games or whatever. Wangerham could be a good replacement for, like, I've had Tachanka before, right? She was good. But Clara didn't roll with good jumping this time. It's the first time I've seen her not roll in the top with jumping. Like, she's not anywhere here. She used to be one of the top jumpers. But not in this game. In this particular run of the game. So getting Wangerham would be potentially awesome. So, well, wait, who does Wangerham play for? It's the 6th best league. She might be willing. What is she on the team? She's a star player? Fuck, I don't know. That could be tough. And she's the best striker at 15. Jumping. Who's this youngster? And she got 15 heading too and good pace. But who's this 19-year-old star? 172 though. She's not exactly lighting it up in their middle of the box here. I see a 180 here. Goalkeeper. Oh, Isabella Dam. 1 finishing. Is there a goalkeeper with any finishing? 2 finishing. But look at this goalkeeper. Has actually good heading. This goalkeeper never figured it out. It would be amazing if you were able to convert a goalkeeper 23 finishing, that would only get up to maybe 8 or 9. What about this player though? We could see in January. Still a couple months away from the transfer window. But I have to go talk to Danique's club. And let's just take a look. Oh, a Wonder Kid? She's going to be worth a ton of money. Let's just get this deal done. Suggest terms. Yeah, they're going to love this. I don't mind spending a couple extra grand on that. They have to officially accept it. Yep, there we go. Let's see if we can get away with that. No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. 4 years, add a clause, optional extension by the club of 3 years. They took it out. They took it out. That's fine. 4 years is a long time. That's fine. This is all fine. Like, we have money. It doesn't matter. Let's do. When would she start? When would she start? Yeah, I don't even know. Should be the transfer window. But she plays in a foreign league, so I don't know what their rules are. But I don't think she can join us. Well, there's an MC who's willing to join us, AMC, and she would take like the place of Kitching and McInnes, and Barry could swing out wide, get rid of Cordellino. Yeah, this could be a good signing. 18 finishing, a Wonder Kid. This is just going to go up. She's going to be on our team now and have a good... She's never going to be a jumper or header. I wouldn't even bother probably training her on aerial. What else would I train her on though? She's got good strength. I would probably train her on stamina to start. So yeah, wow. This could be pretty nice finishing. First touch, bring it down, dribbling, great. Pace. Maybe I'll work on her pace. You'd like that to be higher. But really happy, and she can move up to striker, and she would do a good job with that. It's just we're not doing many crosses into the head anyways, but that's partly because we don't have a striker with good heading. I do want to get a striker with good heading so we can move from low crosses to mixed crosses, for example, and get a few more in for the head. Having a short MC out there is not going to help that, but I'll make sure the other MC is tall. So yeah, just try and lock her up because she is I'm not going to go play the next match, which is... I want to see if she accepts this contract though. Well, I can tell you guys that next time. No. I know I just literally signed a short person, but No, not. I'm only. I don't know. I just. If they're not a wonder. Oh, Dread. Fuck off. Yeah, no. Dread's playing in big matches. Like, doesn't feel comfortable. There's another one. Dreads is like all the way at the bottom. Like, I think there's Doesn't Enjoy is the first one. There's another one in between. I think there might be two more before Dreads after Doesn't Enjoy. Doesn't Feel Comfortable, I think, is the next one. Shit, I don't remember. There's Doesn't Enjoy, Doesn't Feel Comfortable. I think there's another one in the Dreads. So I'm going to just say goodbye for this one. I'm going to hopefully sign that player and get someone with very good finishing out there on the field. She's not going to miss the net very often, let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. Her long shots are even 14. I just wanted to check that real quick. Passing. Oh, what? And she's 21. Wonder Kid. I'm so happy about this. Just needs a bit more pace. If she was 180, she would be the most magical creature on the planet. 14K. She's going to be worth 100 or 150 the moment she gets on our team, so... Even if we had to sell her for some reason she doesn't work out, we'd still make money on her. So that's it for this one. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. I'm going to play through this long time off and get back at it. Alright, bye.